So I'm watching the replay of this game, and I'm telling you, incompetent jungle can really, really, really screw you over. So look, this situation here, right? So Tryndamere, I'm like really ahead. I like I'm 3 levels up almost on this guy, right? And he's very far behind, right? So I got my Triumph proc, right? At the same time as Turret. So you're wondering why Turret did not do any damage. That's because when Turret hit me, I got my Triumph prank. So the Turret the Triumph proc canceled the Turret damage, right? In a certain way, right? Okay, so now, right now, I'm planning to push, right? So I'm planning to push. Jungler comes in. I technically can take this guy on. He's like very bad. He has nothing, right? No damage, nothing. I can take him on, no problem. In my minion wave, no problem, right? So he knows that, he runs away. I decided not to risk it. It's not worth, because if he has ult and he can kill me, right? I will lose this turret. So I decided, I'm gonna disengage. So I disengage now. Right now, the wave is in perfect position for this Tryndamere. Like, Scanner just needs to hold this wave. Then Tryndamere is going to get back, and he will get at least 2 waves, right, before I get back. Right, so he will get probably Cannon in here, one in Armenian, and then this wave, and possibly the next wave. And he will not die, right? He will not die, because his turret is going to protect him, right? But look what Scanner is doing, right? Scanner just literally killed Tryndamere in here, right? Like, Tryndamere has no ult, and this guy pushes the wave. He pushes the wave. Do you see this Tryndamere? He's like diamond player, and he's like telling this guy, "What the hell are you doing?" Right? Do you see? So it's very bad. This is what he's doing is a catastrophe, right? So he's denying experience, denying gold, and killing Tryndamere at the same time, because now Tryndamere cannot farm if he approaches Tryndamere into Tryndamere. There is a very bad matchup for Tryndamere, who is behind, because he can't escape, right? You know what I'm saying? Because Tryndamere W is the ultimate killer of Tryndamere himself, right? Because it slows you only when you're running away. That means the Tryndamere who is behind is going to be running away, and I can consistently slow him, and he cannot do anything against it, right? So that's it, right? That's it. You see, this guy is like pinging him, because now I'm gonna, like, this guy cannot even approach now, because he used his ult. Xin can kill him, right? Kassadin can kill him. Let's look at his vision. Yeah, okay, so he doesn't know where Xin is, right? Xin could literally walk out from here and just smack him, right? And he doesn't know where I am. But he's suspecting that I'm back, right? So he's doomed. Absolutely doomed. This guy. And I'm gonna dive him. I'm gonna dive him 100%. So you see now, I am almost four. Now you're wondering, how did this Tryndamere got so underleveled? That's because his jungle killed him. And that happened, I think, a couple of times in here, right? So now he's just gonna die, right? There's nothing you can do about it. But you see what I'm saying? Is the jungler, this death is because of the jungler, right? And now Tryndamere is completely out of the game, and I get I get first blood turret as well. Do you see? So the jungler killed Tryndamere, denied experience, denied gold, and gave me first blood turret. On this alone, they lost the game already. On this alone. And this is all because of the jungler, right? I'm telling you, like, junglers in this game, like, on many occasions, I had the same experience. I was playing against Darius, right? He killed me twice, and jungler came in and pushed my. Oh no, it was Nasus, right? I was playing Nasus. That's the reason why I don't play Nasus, right? Because you could die against something like Mordekaiser or Darius. If they, like, I don't know, the gank you with Lee Sin, there's really not much you can do. Like, literally, there is literally not much you can do. But sometimes the wave is in a good position for you to farm it up. And then jungler comes in and pushes your lane, right? You are now level 3 Nasus with no flash, no teleport, right? Against Darius and Lee Sin, right? So as soon as you approach, like, the only way you can do that is you have to go through bushes and make sure they don't see you. And the only thing you can do is stand here in the corner, soaking experience, right? And what normally Darius's do, they freeze the lane in here, right? And that's it. You're out of the game at that point, right? If they freeze the lane on you in here, as Darius versus a jungler, that's it, right? You literally cannot do anything, right? And then you ask them to help you unfreeze it, they don't do it, and then you're like level 5 by 12 minutes, and Darius is like level 9 or 10, right? And you're like, uh-oh, it's very bad, right? That's very bad. Especially in low elos, you do not want to play stuff like Nasus, right? You do not want to play. If you want to have, 70% win rate, 80% win rate, you should not play Nasus, right? Because your junglers are just gonna kill you, basically. Happened to me multiple times. You want to play stuff like Tryndamere, Fiora, something like maybe Garen. Well, Garen, I'm not sure, but like something that can really, really kill stuff early and snowball the whole game, right? Nasus is like, like, what are you gonna do? Unless you have like 6 seasons of full-time gaming on Nasus and you really, really feel the champion really well. Because I've seen some, I think, Psychopathic Top or something. This guy, he can play really well Nasus, I have to say. But he plays really strange. He plays like with Conqueror, and he is surprisingly he does surprisingly well in early game on Nasus, but nothing like this. I mean, you won't see this on Nasus, like, like like 130 farm at like 12 minutes and like 7 kills. Like, Nasus just cannot do that, right? Tryndamere can do it all the time. Fiora can do it. Riven can do it. Talon can do it. Darius can do it. Camille can do it. Um, who else can do it? Jax. Well, Jax not really. He's kind of tricky to play. Garen to a certain extent can do it as well. Okay, but fundamentally, I'm telling you, dude, like, if you're a jungler, you need to understand how lanes work, and that in lane there is things like freezing and wave manipulation. And you can kill your laner by pushing the wave if he's behind, right? Because in top lane is very hard lane to play, right? Why? Because in top lane, a single mistake and you're out of the game. Like, literally, you're just out of the game. So you see what's happening in here, right? Like, the Tryndamere made a couple of mistakes, and this is what happens, right? And if you're some kind of Garen against Tryndamere, it's even worse, because on Tryndamere versus Tryndamere, you can at least ult against the turret dive, so you can kind of CS for a little bit. Man, Tryndamere into Garen, it is catastrophe. If you like 0-5 against Tryndamere, right, as Garen, you're just gonna consistently feed non-stop. Kayle is the same, right? So if your jungler comes in and he screws you over like this, it's like just game over. Like game over. You might as well just like exit the game because it's like there's not much you can do. Because this Tryndamere is useless, right? He's like completely useless. Junglers, man. What can I say? All right. Take care.